The couple shared 8 years of their lives, cohabitating and juggling financial responsibilities like mortgage payments and bills. As time progressed, their living situation evolved, influenced by varying work obligations. The plaintiff asserts she prepaid a year's rent for a new apartment, but the defendant counters that this payment was tied to an earlier agreement regarding equity from their sold home. This disagreement complicates their financial claims significantly. Accusations of vandalism surfaced after the defendant reported damage and theft of property from his apartment post the plaintiff's move-out. This claim further intensifies the conflict between them. During challenging times, financial strain and emotional pressure surfaced, leading one partner to cover car payments to discourage the other from leaving. This scenario underscores the complex interplay of love and financial obligations. The discussion raises trust issues, as one partner questions the other's reliability regarding timely payments. This inquiry delves into accountability within relationships where financial responsibilities loom large. Pet custody became another contentious point, illustrating how shared responsibilities can complicate divorce proceedings. The emotional bond with pets often reflects deeper relational ties. The judge stresses the necessity of moving past uncomfortable memories post-divorce, cautioning that retaining certain materials could lead to future embarrassment. This highlights the emotional burden associated with keeping intimate content. Concerns emerged over the risk of private videos being discovered by family or acquaintances, emphasizing the critical nature of privacy in personal relationships. The judge illustrates this concern through a hypothetical scenario. Skepticism arises from the judge regarding the rationale for holding onto potentially embarrassing materials after a relationship's end, advocating for their disposal to promote mutual respect. This stance reflects societal perceptions of privacy. A daughter articulates a lack of clear communication from her father concerning her financial obligations. This dialogue brings to light misunderstandings about the expectations tied to her car payments. Judge Judy underlines potential dangers within the daughter's current relationship, cautioning about the long-term implications of dating someone with a child and limited financial stability. The father argues that his daughter should assume responsibility for the car she took when leaving. He emphasizes the vital importance of fulfilling financial obligations and responsibilities. The judge clarifies that suing a minor lacks legal validity, shedding light on the implications of guardianship in family legal matters. This underscores the significance of comprehending legal responsibilities. Discussions pivot to caregiver responsibilities, reflecting the substantial emotional and financial burdens placed on those caring for ill family members. This scenario illustrates societal expectations of familial support. The case brings forth issues surrounding common law relationships and inheritance, emphasizing how legal recognition can affect financial entitlements. It prompts an examination of partner rights in such arrangements. The judge probes the ethical implications of seeking reimbursement from a caregiver who supported a terminally ill patient, prompting a discussion on compassion versus entitlement. Another case features a dispute between friends over unpaid car repair costs, illustrating how financial agreements can strain personal connections. Trust and communication emerge as essential elements in resolving such issues. The video transitions to a rental agreement dispute, showcasing contractual issues and expectations between friends. It highlights the perils of informal agreements and underscores the need for effective communication. Alicia claims she lent Fred money during his unemployment, while Fred insists the loans were minimal and misrepresented. This discrepancy poses significant questions about trust and accountability. Judge Judy points out the absence of documentation regarding the loans, emphasizing how a lack of records complicates the case. Keeping financial records in personal loans becomes crucial. The judge criticizes Fred for exploiting Alicia's kindness, suggesting a pattern of financial manipulation that sheds light on their relational dynamics and the ethical dilemmas of borrowing. The case escalates with allegations of check forgery and theft, marking a significant breach of trust between the parties. The accused claims restitution through work. A discussion surrounding a car accident raises concerns over negligence and the legitimacy of permissions granted, alongside responsibilities for damages. Legal implications of driving with a suspended license are addressed. Strains in personal relationships surface, as one party expresses concern for the other's welfare due to poor choices, including drug use and irresponsible behavior. This issue adds emotional complexity to their legal dispute. The initial dispute stemmed from a misunderstanding about overnight guests, triggering escalating tensions between the roommates. This scenario showcases the critical importance of communication in shared living situations. Witness accounts depict a chaotic scene, underscoring the emotional turmoil experienced during the altercation. This illustrates how quickly conflicts can spiral out of control when emotions are heightened. The involvement of friends in the fight suggests that peer influence can exacerbate conflicts. This situation raises significant questions regarding accountability and support within relationship dynamics. The car embroiled in the incident, a rare 1997 Volkswagen GTI valued at approximately $5,000 due to modifications, highlights the owner's investment and concern for the vehicle's condition. Judge Judy critiques the owner's judgment in allowing someone to sit on his car, emphasizing the importance of personal responsibility in such contexts. She suggests that he should have anticipated potential damage. The model's prior experience with similar poses reassured the car owner and led him to permit her to sit on the hood. This situation raises questions about the extent of the owner's responsibility. Initially, the owner did not notice the dent until he began cleaning the vehicle, raising questions about his responsibility to inspect the car. This delay in reporting the damage complicated the matter. The model expressed a willingness to cover the damages, demonstrating her humility and generosity. However, the car owner felt it was unjust for him to absorb the cost, creating a moral quandary regarding accountability. Judge Judy emphasized that granting permission to sit on the car carries some responsibility for resulting damages. This underscores the importance of understanding the implications of consent in similar situations. Miscommunication regarding plans can lead to frustration, as one individual struggled to find their friend at the festival. This scenario underscores the need for proper planning and clear communication. Financial disagreements can strain interpersonal relationships, illustrated by a dispute over ticket payments and differing accounts of owed amounts. Maintaining transparency in financial matters is vital for trust. Alcohol-related issues complicate relationships, as seen in the ATV accident case, highlighting the significance of addressing substance abuse for all parties' well-being. The mentioned disagreement revolved around living arrangements and personal issues, escalating into a physical confrontation. This scenario underscores the inherent tensions in their relationship. One party contends that the equipment was already damaged before the altercation, raising questions about accountability. This situation illustrates the complexities involved in determining liability. Child support issues emerge, with discussions on verbal agreements and responsibilities. This aspect highlights the legal and emotional hurdles faced by parents navigating custody arrangements. The implications of financial decisions on relationships are critical, as personal debt incurred by one partner can foster resentment and conflict within the partnership. The emotional fallout from breakups involving financial obligations is profound. Partners may find themselves trapped in a cycle of financial commitments and emotional distress after their relationships end. Grasping the legal ramifications of loans between partners is essential, as courts often perceive these transactions through the lens of obligation, irrespective of intentions. One individual claims to have borrowed a total of $5,000, with $2,000 allocated for personal needs. This points to a concerning pattern of financial mismanagement. Contentious discourse arises regarding repayment agreements, with one party insisting on fair compensation while the other disputes the existence of any formal arrangements. This situation highlights trust and communication issues. Discussions also touch upon various expenses covered during their relationship, revealing a lack of clarity on financial responsibilities. This absence of clarity complicates their financial interactions. The necessity of documentation in financial transactions is emphasized, as the absence of checks or records can create disputes in personal agreements. This serves as a reminder for clarity in financial dealings. Exploration of relationship dynamics unfolds through the characters' perspectives on shared expenses and emotional support amid challenges. This discussion prompts questions about expectations within partnerships. The concept of open relationships is posed, showcasing how differing beliefs about fidelity can complicate friendships and personal interactions. This topic illustrates the nuances of contemporary relationship dynamics. The significance of discussing fantasies in relationships can reveal deeper desires and boundaries among couples. Such conversations often prompt reflections on personal comfort levels. Jenny's reaction to the discussion underscores her comfort or discomfort with the topic of open relationships, highlighting the varied ways individuals navigate social norms. The act of removing sunglasses during conversation can symbolize trust and transparency in communication. This gesture reflects how body language plays a vital role in interpersonal relationships.